Welcome back, everyone. This is MandoAllDay back with another video. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Joker Volume 1 hardcover. As always, we're going to be talking about a little bit of the story, the art, and of course, if it's worth your purchase or not. Before we get started, make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn on the support channel, but to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So let's take a look at the front of the book. Front of the dust jacket looks pretty cool. And you can see a lot of the haha, so you can see that right there perfectly. I like that. Spine, one. I guess I can put it right there. And the back. Alright, let's take a look at underneath the dust jacket. And I really like the art. It's front of the book. The spine. The back. And of course, we'll do a full spread of the book so you guys can see the art, which I really like. Alright. Now let's take a look at the book and what's inside. So what is this book about? And it's a very short book, so keep that in mind, so I won't say too much about the story. But the main premise of the book is pretty simple, which is Commissioner Gordon is planning on retiring, and he gets reached out by someone, which again I'm not going to say because it's a very short book, but he gets reached out by someone who essentially wants to hire him. Wants to hire him so he can go and hunt down Joker, but more importantly, to kill the Joker. Now, like I said, I'm not going to say who it is or what they say, but that's the main premise of the story. Now, going into it, I honestly thought this was going to be more of like a Joker story, because I mean, it does say in the title Joker, and this is mainly more of Commissioner Gordon's story, and it's more of his thought process and how everything has affected him in terms of the Gotham PD, the incident with Robert Gordon, his son, of course, how Joker traumatized him. And so going into this book, I honestly thought, like I said, it's going to be Joker's story, but it really isn't. It's mainly more about Commissioner Gordon and, like I said, being hired by someone, which I'm not going to say who or what, to go out and hunt Joker and kill the Joker. And that's what the premise is, but even though it's a simple premise, because it is, but there's a lot of more of the psychological aspect of Commissioner Gordon and what he went through, how Gotham City has really affected his family. I mean, if you guys know a little bit of the lore, I mean, he's gotten divorced. Obviously, Robert Gordon got killed, Joker. Obviously, all the effects that Joker has done to Gotham City by itself and also to him. Also, Commissioner Gordon's son. Just everything, how it's affected him. And it's a lot of that in this book. It's a lot of, like, his thought process, how he sees things, how he interacts with certain people, how he can't sleep at night. And just really how everything has affected him, you know, to where he's at today. Even his relationship with his daughter, as you can see here, and his wife too. And it really does take a toll on him. And I actually like that. It surprised me because, like I said, I thought it was going to be a Joker story with Commissioner Gordon. And it's going to be all-out battle. But it really isn't. Again, this particular book. This is Volume 1. Keep that in mind. So you can kind of get an idea how it ends. But I would say for Volume 1, though, it's more of him, just his backstory, how the trauma he's been through, and everything about the effects of, here you go, here's just from the, I can't even think of the story right now, but then one of the really known stories, if you know it, then, you know, I can't think of it right now, but anyway, so had all of this affected him, and it traumatized him, and just really his thought process, his psychological aspect of it, and I really dig that, man. I think it's a really good take on it. It is different, I will admit, but again, nothing wrong with being different, and I dig it. I really like it, and I like what they did with it. The art itself, it's good, it's clean, there are some cool images, but nothing really stands out, to be honest with you. It does have that matte paper, keep that in mind. But the art, though, I gotta say, overall, it's good, it's clean, can't complain. The pacing of it does vary. There are some parts it does slow down, and there's other parts that definitely does pick up. So, overall, I would say it's a little bit above average, though. But overall, though, what do I think? I think it's a cool story, man. I think it's a fun little read, as long as you go into it with the right mindset. What I mean by that is this. If you go into it thinking it's going to be like an action-packed story, don't even read it. Because there is some action here and there, but that's usually towards the end. But it does set up for Volume 2. So keep that in mind. But overall, though, would I recommend it? I want to say, yeah, man. Thumbs up for me on this book. It's different, not what I expected. But even though it's not what I expected, I had a really good time with it, man. And again, you can really see how being a police officer in Gotham has taken a toll on Commissioner Gordon, how it's affected his entire life. And again, I was not expecting that. It caught me off guard, but I think they did a really good job. So to me, Joker Volume 1 hardcover. Thumbs up for me. Let me know what you guys think. Have you read this book? Do you plan on reading this book? Leave it in the comment section below. As always, make sure you hit the subscribe button to know how to support the channel to keep up to date and watch videos like this. So it includes an overview of the Joker Volume 1 hardcover, and on to the next one.